Hey friends, so the budget you are about to see is our actual numbers. However, it is not the program that we use for our actual personal financial budgeting. We use a budgeting software called You Need a Budget, otherwise known as YNAB. And I'm gonna go ahead and link some information down below in the description box. If you decide you would like to give YNAB a try, you get a 34-day free trial. And then if you use the referral link that's down there, if you decide to sign up, you will get an additional free month, as will we. So we use YNAB because I can take it anywhere with me. It's on the computer, it's on our phones. There is a yearly membership fee. To me, it's worth every single penny. Wherever we are, YNAB is with us. This is not a sponsored video, but I have had questions in the past wondering why we use a spreadsheet for our budgeting. And just for personal reasons, I don't like to show our actual YNAB like screenshots because it does have like some account information on there. So I transfer the information from there into a spreadsheet to share with all of you. Without further ado, here is the information that you technically came for. Hey friends, welcome back. Today I've got our August budget recap for you. We did okay, I guess I will say. But if you are new around here, I hope you enjoy what you see and consider hitting that red subscribe button. If you've been here a while, some of this is going to look the same to you. So for the month of August, we had our fixed expenses. We only went over budget by $140.10, which is not too bad considering groceries alone was almost over $200. So our rent was pretty much on par. I forgot about the $1.95 fee that they charge to pay online. Our TV, Hulu, Netflix subscriptions were right on. Life insurance was right on. Our phone bill was a little bit cheaper. And then heading into future months, that will actually drop down even more. We removed a line off of our plan and changed some things around, so that'll save us some money. Internet and electric are the same every month. $16.97 under on water and $3.79 under on sewer. We usually come in under on those just because I budget high, just in case, because they have been as high as $40 and $20, but they typically don't hit that high. Adobe Suite is $52.99 a month. That doesn't change. Groceries. We spent almost $600. We budgeted $400. So we were over almost $200 just on that category alone because we switched our dietary and eating habits not once, but twice during the month of August. We made it about halfway through and decided that we wanted to incorporate more like green smoothies and fruits and veggies. So we were buying produce like crazy. We were drinking green smoothies once or twice a day. Well, then fast forward like a week and we had been researching the ketogenic diet for a while and we finally decided, or I decided like that, to just jump on it. That kind of changed our meal plan and stuff that we weren't expecting because I'm impatient and I didn't want to wait till the following month. But it's fine. We're good. So groceries was over quite a bit. Next month for September, well, currently now in September, we're hoping to still be able to stay at $400 or less. It's going to be kind of like trial and error to see what our average groceries are going to look like while eating on the keto diet. So we'll see. Gas, we were $15.49 under. So all of these under categories helped to offset the overage in groceries. For our flexible expenses, miscellaneous, we budgeted $60. We spent $107.64. We budgeted for family pictures. We did not budget for Will's parking pass. Forgot about that for his second job. He has a parking pass for the parking garages. For the kids, we set aside $25. We spent an extra $115. I basically stocked up on clothing for next summer. So $109 of that was clothing for Alice and Jackson for summer of next year. I got them all on clearance at multiple different stores. That took a chunk of that overage. Alice also needed a little bit of school supplies, and I bought her the night before preschool book that we read to her the day before she started school, and some name labels for Jackson for his like backpack and stuff like that. Household, we didn't budget anything. We spent $25.42. That was on a baking rack for the oven, some storage bags, like Ziploc bags, and a can of compressed air for like cleaning the computers and stuff. So our other one was gone, and we needed another one. Clothing, this is basically like for my husband and I, budgeted $0, spent $82.74 on clearance clothing, $38.43 of that was Will, $44.30 was mine. We don't really buy clothing for ourselves very often, so we run across good deals. We typically try to snag stuff on clearance if we can, and that's what happened this month. So we got a few nice little things there. Personal care, 170 was set aside for supplements. We spent 188.05, so 18.05 over, and that included any of our health supplements, vitamins, etc. Protein powder. I bought some Epsom salts because I'm taking Epsom salt baths pretty regularly now. So yeah, that category is always fluctuating because we're not really sure. I take iron every month, and I get a special one off of Amazon. It's a blood builder pill. And then with starting keto, there were some other things that we kind of started taking, magnesium, etc. Medical and health was a mess. We budgeted $25. That typically covers like one copay and a prescription if needed. And half the time, more than half the time, we don't have to touch that. So it just kind of builds up, which is good. But we spent $764.92 because I finally had my dental work done that was scheduled a few months back and kept getting postponed. So we got that out of the way. I went to the chiropractor 3 times because my sciatic nerve was acting up horribly and I could not even walk. Jackson went to the doctor twice because he got sick during like the first week of school. Lovely germs. And then he also got a prescription. So that was a mess. That was more than what we had budgeted for, but it happens. Fun money, we didn't spend anything. So yay. And dining out, we didn't budget anything, but we did spend $6.36. That was ice cream for the first days of school. Jackson started one week and Alice started the next, so they got ice cream each of those first days to celebrate. I will let you know we did cash flow everything. So this is just pulling away from extra money that we could have sent towards our auto loan, which is a bummer, but at least we didn't have to charge anything and we cash flowed it all. Sinking funds, these are in a Capital One 360 account. Auto savings, we set aside 180, which is what we planned. We planned 200 for gifts, and we set aside 200, and then we set aside 50 for a computer fund. That's new. If you've been watching a while, you're used to seeing our Xbox and Amazon Prime fund here. Those are fully funded. So we actually pre-ordered the Xbox that's coming out in November, so that money is there for when it comes out. The Amazon Prime account is fully funded as well, and that's like $105 for our Amazon Prime membership. That is due in November, I think. So we decided to go ahead and add in a computer fund and try and set some money aside here and there to eventually replace the computer upstairs in our office. My desktop computer is horrid, and I basically only run like one program on it. My husband's computer is about 5 years old, and he would like to upgrade that eventually. The laptop that I'm currently on is new. We bought that around the holidays last year. And so this should hold us over for a while as far as the laptop goes. So that's our sinking funds. Student loan is the same every month, $195.39, and then auto loan is $216. So we sent the minimums on those and put nothing in savings because we are paying off debt and cash flowing our life. So one thing I do want to point out with gift giving, or like the gift savings account, $200 a month. We're playing catch up because for a few months we weren't able to set anything aside. And if you're not aware, Christmas is coming up. So we wanted to make sure that we are able to cash flow Christmas, and all of our son's 6th birthday is coming up in November, and just all of birthdays, Christmas, etc. comes out of the gift savings. So we don't separate that out. That's going to include anniversaries throughout the year. Anytime we buy a gift for our immediate family, friends, extended family, it comes out of our gift savings. So we try to set aside money every month for that. So just to clear up any questions on that. The auto savings, this is not for a new car. This is for like auto maintenance and car insurance that comes due every 6 months. Anything to do with the vehicles basically. But we are not currently in the market for a new vehicle. Let's hope that stays true. But that'll cover any maintenance and fees and miscellaneous for our current vehicles. So that is what we looked at for the month of August. Going into September, that video I posted the other day, so you can check that out. I'll link it up top as well. But that's what we're looking at. Let me know down below how your August went. Sometimes, man, the end of summer, I feel like things got kind of blown out of proportion. That grocery budget was a killer one for us in particular. But in our September budget, we actually did set aside money in some of these flexible expenses. So that's kind of nice, so that way we don't feel like we're dipping into the red every time we purchase something in those categories. But that's all I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.